Hey. Slow down, Sonny. What's your business here?
I have to speak to Harm.
Speak to Harm is what the weed wants. Well. And why, pray tell?
I am Harm's nephew.
His nephew.
Aren't we all children of the honest Master Harm?
If you're here to beg for money, you better shove off.
No, I don't want money.
Come on. Take a powder and don't come back till you know what you want. Hey.
I have to speak...
Well.
I bring a message from Araucan.
You? Show me. Well. I've never seen you here before. Are you new?
Yes, that's right. Now let me pass.
The watchwords first.
Watchwords?
Yep. What is the profession of the Honourable Master Arm? Which animal does the Honourable Master Arm like best? What wine does the Honourable Master Arm like best? Well, spill. What is Arm's profession?
Harm is an honest merchant.
Very well. Next question. Which animal does a generous Master Arm like best?
Harm really likes whales.
Buzz off, you weed. Tell a rockin' he shouldn't send another greenhorn like you.
Why can't Nuri be a blossom fairy? If she were, she could fly in and steal something. The ship seems to have seen its fair share of battle.
Hey. Slow.
Harm?
Profession. Favorite. Well, spill.
Harm is an...
Which
Kraken newts. 8-armed kraken newts.
Buzz off, you weed. Tell a rockin' he shouldn't send another greenhorn like you. Hey.
Harm?
Profession. Well, spill.
Harm is an honest merchant.
Very well. Which animal does...
Kraken newts. 8-armed kraken newts.
Buzz off, you weed. Tell a rockin' he shouldn't send another greenhorn like you.
In case the ship casts off, we can hide as stowaways in this lifeboat. The rope is too short. Might be a good thing too. That way the merchant will get his message, but I won't get on board the ship. A message in a bottle? No, nonsense. Too obvious. I'll wake the whole crew that way. Unusual design. But what does an Andergastian know of seafaring? The ship seems to have seen its fair share of battle. Already broken. No time to experiment. Too obvious. I'll wait the whole... The rope is... might be... This will yield nothing. Why must everything always be out of reach? I could really use some sleep. No time. Well, no. Out of reach. I don't want to come to loggerheads with...
Hey.
Harm has...
Profession. Well, spill.
He's a smuggler.
Buzz off, you weed. Tell a rock and he shouldn't send another... Hey.
Harm...
Profession. Well,
Harm is an...
Which animal does a generous...
Harm really likes whales.
Buzz off. Tell a... Hey.
Harm...
Profession. Well,
Harm is a whale.
buzz off. Tell a rock... Hey.
Harm has to receive them.
Profession. Favorite animal. Well, spill.
He is the captain.
Buzz off. Tell a rock...
This beam doesn't make too much sense. It doesn't support anything. And what's the purpose of all those hooks in the wall? I always wanted to do that. Looks like my old throw net. Looks like my old... An orc skull. Unsettling. Too bad it's not a keg. No booze flowing yet. I'll have to hammer the tap into the barrel first. Out of reach. That must be a kraken newt. There's something creepy about this figurine. Those are no figurines. Those animals have been petrified. I hope the ferryman will drink this stuff only after he's taken us to the ferry gate. I hope the ferryman will drink this. Too bad it's not a keg. I have to pour it into something. All that's missing is free beer now. An orc's unsettling. Not likely. Good thing Nuri isn't here. Too far away. My arm is too short. That must be a kraken newt. There's something... How am I supposed to reach... Massive stone. A bone carving. That can take some punishment. I'll just try to hit it. No, an arm might break off or something. Those are no figurines. Those animals have been petrified. I'd likely knock over the cupboard with that. Why on earth should I do that? How am I supposed to... Not like this. Luckily, I don't suffer from an obsession with cleanliness. Nonsense. Maybe. No. Luckily, I don't suffer from an obsession. That must be a kraken newt. There's something creepy about this figurine. Too far away. Those are no... Those animals... Of course not. An orc skull. Unsettling. have to pour it into something. All that's missing is free beer now. Too bad it's not an all unset. Will you take me and my companion through the swamp for this booze? Wait for us here. I need to acquire a compass first. The ferryman always has an eye on his fish. Why should I? Not like this. Not a bad idea, but this fishing net is a tad too big. It would be of more use if it were still in one piece. Looks like my old...
Have you had too much fever?
At least I'm... I still need it. I can't think of anything here.
Do you need anything?
Maybe. No.
Hey.
Harm?
Professional. Well,
Harm is an
which and
Kraken newts. 8-armed Kraken newts.
buzz off, you weed. Tell a Rockin' he shouldn't send another greenhorn like you. Hey.
Harm?
Professional. Well,
He's the king of the...
buzz off. Tell a rock. Hey.
Harm?
Professional. Well,
Harm is...
which and
Kraken newts. 8...
buzz off, you tell a rock. If you're here to beg for money, you better shove off.
Well, no. Ferryman?
Huh?
Can I borrow your fishing rod? Wait for us. I need to acquire a compass first. It would be of more use if it were still in one piece. Massive stone. No time for such. Interested?
What? Where did you get that?
Do you know it, perchance?
He's asking if I... Why, of course I do. It was stolen from me. Give it to me.
I'll think of something I want in return first.
Very well. You seem to have already learned how things work around here.
Let's go back to Harm. Do you know which animals Harm likes best?
Which animals? That's rich. Harm doesn't like anything besides himself and his dear money.
Which wine does Harm like best?
How should I know? Red Gurren, perhaps.
What's Harm's...
Well, the people are shouting it all through the alleys. He is an honest merchant.
Do you know which animals Harm likes best?
Which animals? That's rich. Harm doesn't like anything besides himself and his dear money.
Another question. See you later.
Watch your back. Dangerous merchandise, my friend. I don't want anything to do with it.
Hey.
Harm?
Profession. Well,
Harm is an...
which
Harm loves money.
Yes. And what's that in the smuggler's banter? Can't a rockin' even brief his messengers sufficiently? Buzz off, snotface, and learn how to talk like an honourable smuggler.
I might still need...
Hey.
Harm?
Well,
Harm is an...
which
Harm loves...
Yes. Can't a rockin' even brief his messengers sufficiently? Buzz off, snotface, and learn how to talk like an honourable smuggler.
This must surely be worth a fish. This must surely be worth a... Can I get a fish for this? Can I get a fish for this? I might still need it. What weird thoughts I sometimes... This must surely be worth...
Do you need anything?
You teach me smuggler's banter, and I'll give you the newt.
Deal. Show me. Excellent. That's excellent.
Yes, it's really nice. And now for the smuggler's banter.
All right. I've got a piece of paper here with the most important expressions written on it. All you have to do is interpret them the right way.
If this is just a worthless shred of paper...
What then? Come on, take it.
Let's go back to Harm. Which wine does...
How should I know? Red Gurren, perhaps.
Another question. See you later.
Watch your back.
Hey.
Harm?
Professional. Well,
Harm is an...
which animal?
Harm loves...
Yes. Can't a rocket buzz off? Hey. Well,
Harm is an...
which animal?
Harm loves moths. Lots of moths.
Yes, exactly. Last question. What wine does the Honourable Master Arm like best?
Perhaps Red Gurren?
Buzz off, you weed. Tell a rock and... Hey. Well,
Harm is...
which animal?
Harm loves...
What?
Frog's wine. Harm doesn't drink anything but frog's wine.
Yep. Clear frog's wine, clear mind.
So will you let me pass already? The message is of great importance.
Yep. But first I'll have to frisk you for weapons. You'll get 'em back when you come out. Now empty out your pockets. There's a messenger, Honourable Master Arm. He has a message from a rockin' for you.
Let him enter.
Watch your words, weed.
So Rorkin sent you. Come closer. I want to see what you're doing. You stink. You stink as if you had camped out in the wild for weeks.
I can't afford the bathhouse, honourable merchant.
Ye gods, how cute are the common folk. What are you staring at? Has your mackerel's brain slipped into your guts? Or is something wrong with my skin?
Your neck, Master Harm. Perhaps you should do something about those nasty streaks.
Is that so? Well, at least you have some spine, as opposed to all the other muck-eaters in this forsaken swamp. Don't worry, my ailment, although fatal, is not contagious. What's your name?
Geron.
Why don't you wear your anchor gear on?
What anchor?
Great. Rorkin has sent me an idiot. We had agreed that all our messengers should wear anchors.
I don't know about that.
All right. Give me the message. Ha! The whale hunters plan to attack this very night? Haven't they learned that it's best to leave a dying wolf alone? But let them come. The prism is mine alone. Geron, how come I've never seen you in Araucan's camp?
I'm not a messenger. I've taken that message from someone. I'm here to steal the prism.
Ha! You make me laugh. And now listen carefully. Do you see that crossbow behind me? One wrong move, and it will be the last thing you see. One thoughtless word, and your throat will be decorated with a bolt. You try to steal from me, and you'll be knocking on the gates of hell, begging admittance. My hand may tremble, but at this range I can shoot the mites on your head between the eyes. Believe me, Greenhorn, life is too short to spend it playing with fire, and fortune is a wayward bitch.
Is it a bad message?
What business is that of yours?
Is there anything else I could do?
Stay nearby until I've written my answer to Araucan. When you step through that door, my guard will frisk you. So keep your filthy hands off my treasures. Oh yes, take this anchor. Its previous owner had a loose tongue. He doesn't need it now.
Those unusual stone figurines you're selling. Who makes them?
An unusual friend.
I see. Why do the whale hunters want to steal this prism from you?
It is the key to a different world. A world of light. A world of healing. That's all you need to know.
Don't you have a remedy for the rash?
Cod liver oil. The latest magical cure from the quacks. Desperate hope must be the daily bread for those who are about to die, I guess. Make yourself useful and get a bottle from the sideboard for me.
Those unusual stone figurines you're selling. Who makes them? I see. If you need anything, just holler. The anchor seems to be some kind of identification badge for his crew. I guess this is supposed to be a whale. There's a strange light coming from the mouth. There are little bells on the lid. Wicked. I don't want those silly bells to be the last thing I hear in life. There are little bells on the... Wicked. One flask should suffice. I better not touch anything. You can hear the roaches scuttling around in this cabin. A jewellery or money box. This wax-soiled bowl alone must be worth ducats. I better not touch anything. You can hear the roaches. There are still boisterous seafarers in front of the harbour tavern. Shall I open the window? The air will do your skin good.
Do whatever you have to do. Great, raucous Thorwalians. I hate the North.
There are still boisterous... Whatever cod liver oil may be, it looks terrible. Why on earth should I do that? I've had better ideas. As soon as the bells start jingling, I'll have a bolt in my back. Gwynling would not. Those are no figure. Those animals. Of course not. Not this. His whole neck is scrubbed down to the If I were him, I wouldn't scratch all the time. Why can't Nuri be a blossom fairy? If she were, the ship seems to have seen it. I can fish for the crossbow through this hole with the anchor, which of course will not fit through. I can throw it into the sea later. Doesn't work. Of course not. I can fish for the crossbow through this hole with the anchor, which of course will not fit through. Why on earth should I do that? Those are no figurines. Those animals.
Where are you going? Give me...
Certainly. This doesn't yield anything. No, what use is that supposed to be? I'd better not disturb him any further. That's no help at all. I've had better. No time for Empty, but it's nice wood. Some more cod liver oil?
Yes, why not?
I could really use some sleep. Not a very bright idea. Huh? No. That doesn't help. Maybe. It isn't gonna work. Doesn't work. If I fill the jingle bells with wax, they won't jingle anymore. If I fill the jingle bells with wax, no treacherous jingling anymore. Locked. I'm such a cunning. No Locked. I guess this is. There's a strange light. Gwynling would not. No, what use? This doesn't. If I fill the jingle bells with wax, they won't jingle anymore. I don't think so. I don't want to burn myself. I can do better than that. My magic isn't. I know, I've tried. I have to pull myself together. Doesn't work. This doesn't yield. This will yield. Not this way. I guess this. There's a string. Locked. This harm must be. It'll be too noisy to break open the trunk, and I don't want to be dragged out of the river dead. No, what use is that supposed to be? I need to focus on the task. I'd better not. No time to Of course not. The anchor seems to be some kind of identification badge for his crew. I can't think of anything here. This doesn't yield anything. I guess this is supposed. There's a strange light coming from the mouth. guess this is supposed to be a way. There's a strange... What for? I don't think... That's no help at... I can throw it into the sea later. Maybe. No. That doesn't help very much. I can fish with a crossbow through this hole with the anchor, which of course will not fit through. I can fish with a crossbow through this hole with the anchor, which of course will not fit through. The ship seems to have seen its fair share. I'd better not. If I set fire to the ship, Harm will try to save himself, taking the prism with him, and I won't see either of them ever again. Of course not. Why should I try to... I have to pull myself to... I'm not destroying it until I have the prism. Massive stone. I can do better than... I'm not going to tidy up now. What for? Doesn't work. I'd better not disturb him. Harm uses the petrifying glance of the monster to advance his business, but obviously he hasn't found a way to overcome the creature. I can throw it into the sea later. Of course not. I've had better ideas. If I fill the jingle bells with... No treacherous jingling anymore. No treacherous... I'm such a c... No treacherous jingling anymore. That's no help at all. That's no help at all. That doesn't help very much. That doesn't help. Of course not. This will yield nothing. It'll be too noisy to break open, and I don't want to be dragged. Huh? Of course not. I can't think of anything. I could really... I'll leave them whacked. Of course not. If I set fire, Harm will try to save him. I can't think of anything here. I've had better ideas. I have to pull myself together. There are still boisterous seafaring. Enough fresh air.
If you say so.
No, what use is that? I can throw it into the sea later. I can fish for the crossbow, which of course will not... Honourable Master...
Yes?
Those...
And
I see. If you need anything, just... I don't think my talents will impress a seasoned traveller like him that... I better not disturb... I better not... I better not... I better not disturb... I better not... Harm uses the petrifying glance of the monster to advance his business, but obviously he hasn't found a way to overcome the creature. I don't think so. This doesn't yield anything. I don't need any more blisters. That's not a torch. I have to... I'm not destroying it. Nonsense. Massive. Why should... Not like... No time. Doesn't work. I could really... If I set fire, Harm will try to save him. If I fill the jingle bells with wax, they won't jingle anymore. I better not touch anything. You can hear the roach. No treacherous jingling anymore. I'm such a cunning... No treachery. I guess this is supposed to... There's a strange light coming from the mouth. I better not touch it. You can hear the roaches.
Where are you going? Give me the cod liver oil.
Certainly. Some more...
Yes, why not?
Whatever cod liver oil may be, it... I don't think that... Not this... There's no... No time... Not this... Not... That doesn't... I'd rather... Your cod liver...
Thanks.
Some more...
Yes, why not?
Some more...
Yes, why...
I need to focus on the tap. I need to focus. That doesn't help very... Well... Why should I? I'm out of ideas. That doesn't help very... Wherever did I get that idea? I have to pull myself... I can throw it into the sea later. If I set... Harm will... It doesn't work. I'm not going to... If I set... Harm will try... Wherever did I... I'll leave them waxed. Maybe. I'm out of ideas. It'll be too noisy to break open the trunk, and I don't want to be dragged out of the river dead. My magic isn't strong enough to break a lock. I know, I've tried. His whole neck is scrubbed down to the flesh. If I were him, I wouldn't scrub. There are still boisterous seafarers. Honourable Master Harm,
Yes?
if you need anything... Well, no. Not a very bright... Massive stone. Animals made of stone? A monster whose eye can petrify. That can't be a coincidence. This doesn't yield any... I'd better not. Rabbit equals coward? That was to be expected. doesn't work. I could really use some. I can throw it into the sea later. I'd better not disturb him any further. There's no translation for that on the note. I need a good reason for playing with fire. No hidden message. Rabbit eat. That was to be expected. There's no translation. Gwynling would not approve. I can't think of anything here. It isn't going to work. Nonsense. That doesn't help. I could really use some sleep. I can throw it into the... Huh? It'll be too noisy to break open, and I don't... I'd rather... This wax-soiled bowl alone must be worth duck. Gwynling wouldn't... Maybe. Wherever did I get that? That'll only make wax stains. That'll only make wax stains. Not like this. That'll only make wax. I don't think... Why should I? Huh? That's no help at all. Of course not. Well, no. Not a very bright idea. If I fill the jingle bells with... I'm such a cunning fox. I'm such a... I'm such a... Locked. 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 No treacherous jingling anymore. Locked. If I fill the jingle bells... Locked. I guess this is supposed to be a whale. There's a strange lock. Locked. That's no help at all. It'll be too noisy to break open the trunk, and I... That doesn't help very much. Well, no. I'll leave them whacked. I'll leave... Why on earth should I... Locked. I'd rather not. My magic isn't strong enough to... I know, I've tried. I can do better than that. Not likely. I'm such a cunning fox. Locked. Locked. I can do better than that. Wherever did I get... That'll only make wax stains. Not like... Not this... I could That'll only make... That'll only... I'm out of... No time. Of course not. I'd better not disturb. I'd better not disturb him any further. I'm such a cunning fox. I'm such a cunning fox. I'm such a... If I fill the jingle bells with wax, they won't jingle anymore. No treacherous jingling anymore. Locked. I'd rather not. I'll leave them waxed. I'd better not disturb him. If I set fire to the ship, Harm will try to save himself, taking... I'd rather not. In case the ship casts off, we can hide as... We'll steal a boat and settle down as fishermen, and hope that the seer never finds us. The anchor isn't even good enough for this lifeboat. If I fish for the key with this anchor, Harm will see, unless I can distract him. But then I won't be able to fish at the same time. I need a trusted friend, or Mary. My arm is too short. Fex be thanked. Empty, but it's nice wood. Unusual to... But what does an Andergastian know of... No time to experiment. Empty. No time for such thing.
I've had better ideas.
No time. I don't. Not a very bright idea.
I can't think of anything.
Of course. Knotted tightly.
I look the other way in exchange.
Do what you... Knotted tightly. It must rain here quite frequently, It's already broken.
What? Perhaps?
Nuri. Say, Nuri. Can you try to coax a fish out of the ferryman for me?
Yes, if you're craving fish. Where is he?
Right on the wharf. Say, Nuri. Did he give you a fish?
Yes, sure. There you go. We chatted for a while too.
About what, pray tell?
Oh, this and that.
Why don't you go to the lifeboat on the big ship?
Do you want to swing with me?
No, I just want you to sit in the lifeboat.
I'll get you to swing with me eventually.
Blue herring. Much better. The fishbone doesn't stink that bad either. Much better. The fish... Ferryman?
Huh?
Can I borrow your fish? See you. We'll steal a boat and settle down as fishermen, and hope that the seer never finds us. The Nostrians are said to hang their salterelles on hooks like these so they'll lose their stench. The Nostrians...
Have you had too much?
At least I still need it. No, I'll resist the temptation. Nuri fishes for the key with the anchor and replaces the key with the fishbone. Should be easy, if only the key wasn't dangling round Harm's infected neck. I'd better not. Say, I'll be back in a minute. When will Harm's answer be finished?
That can take a while. His hands are trembling.
I don't want... I can throw it into the sea later. I can fish for the crossbow through, which of course will... The anchor seems to be some kind of identification. I don't think so. That doesn't help very much. Not like... The anchor isn't even good enough for this lifeboat. You have to help me. Do you see the hole in the window there?
I'll fix it.
No, take this anchor. There's a key in the cabin. It looks like this fishbone. You have to fish for it through the hole with the anchor, and then replace the key with the fishbone. At the same time, I'll distract the merchant. Can you do that?
Of course I can. I'm a fairy.
Good, because if anything goes wrong, I'm dead. Honourable Master Harm,
Yes?
those unusual stone figurines you're selling, who makes them?
An unusual friend.
I see. If you need anything, just holler. Why can't Nuri be a blossom fairy? If she were, she could fly. The ship seems to have seen its... Some more cod liver oil?
Yes, why not?
Your cod liver oil.
Thanks.
Locked. Say, Nuri, you can get out again.
All right. That was boring anyway.
Say, Nuri, I'll be back in a minute. Why can't Nuri be a blossom? The ship seems to have seen its fate. Fex be thanked. In case the ship casts off, we can... Unusual, but what does an... Empty, but it... In case the ship casts... Say, New... Can you sit in the light?
Okay. Locked. Empty, but it's nice wood. Honorable man.
Yes?
Those...
An
I see. If you need anything... Why can't Nuri be a blossom? If she were, the ship seems to have... There are still... His whole neck is... If I were him... Locked. No treachery. I'm so... I'd better not disturb him any further. I'd better not disturb... Some more cod...
Yes, why not?
Your cod liver oil.
Thanks.
Harm uses the petrifying glance, but obviously... Why should I? I can throw it into the sea later. I'm not going to... Doesn't work. I better not dis... I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back in a minute. She's chaos personified, but she can't stand shards. In case the ship casts off, we can... Unusual to... But what does an... Why can't Nuri be a blot? If she were, the ship seems to have seen... Fex be thanked. Empty, but it's nice. I don't think so. At least it's a memento. I'd rather not. Whole means whole. No time. Not this. Some more cod liver.
Yes, why not?
Your cod liver.
Thanks.
She's kale, but she can't. Why can't Nuri, if she were? The ship see. This doesn't. Gwynling would not. It'll be too noisy to break, and I don't. I'm out of ideas. What for? I better not I better not Wherever did I get that? No time. I have to pull myself together. Doesn't break. My magic isn't. I know. I have to pull. Why should I try? Honorable man.
Yes?
Those on. Who makes them?
An unusual
I see. If you need anything, just holler. Honorable man.
Yes?
Those unusual stuff. Who makes?
An
I see. If you need anything. Some more cod liver oil?
Yeah.
Why can't Nuri be? If she were, she could fly in and... The ship seems to have seen its fair... Not likely. Huh? Some more cod liver?
Yes.
Honourable Master?
Yes?
Those are... Who makes...
An
I see. If you need... Your cod...
Thanks.
Why should I? No time. What for? Why on earth? Doesn't work. Well, no. I'd better not disturb him any further. Say, Nuri? You can get out again. Say, Nuri? I'll be back in a minute. She's chaos personified, but she can't. In case the ship casts... Why can't Nuri be a if she were? The ship seems to have seen its fair share. In case the ship cast... Say... Can you talk once more? But you don't...
Oh.
I just meant...
I love...
In case the ship casts off. Unusual, but what does an under get? Ferryman?
Huh?
Can I borrow your fishing rod? Wait for us here. I need to acquire... Why can't Nuri be a blossom fairy if she were? Already broken. This doesn't yield anything.
Do you need...
Maybe.
Thanks for the rain, Effort. I wouldn't dare.
Well,
Hey, he's in. Maybe for the better. He doesn't even recognize.
Can't you at least do this without the powder? It itches the wound like a...
Oh, powder help band is rep.
But it burns!
Interested?
No, thank you, child. I already have my little frog.
Interested?
You can shove that up your ass!
Interested?
For free?
No.
In that case, no. If this chap is giving you any trouble, you'll just have to tell me, sweetie.
No, that's Garen.
She didn't notice anything. Help yourself and Fex will be with you.
Take your little...
They're smeared with that.
Take your little thieving fingers off. Take your little thieving...
I'd rather keep the theft to myself. I'd rather keep the... I'd rather keep... Will you at least wrap a towel around you when you come out? Will you at... What's he supposed to say to that? I don't think he'd be very interested. I'd better not disturb him any further. That doesn't help very much. If I set harm will try. Locked. Fex be thanked. Why should I? No, what use is that supposed to be? What for? It isn't going to work this way. I can do better than that. This will yield. That's where the ships are. I don't think so.
I've had better ideas.
What for? I don't think so.
Maybe.
Gwynling wouldn't. Doesn't work.
Not now, Garen.
I'd rather keep the theft to myself. I'd better not show her what I'd better not. I'd better not. Say, Muri, can you sit in the light?
Okay.
I could really use some sleep. I don't think he'd be very interested. I'll keep that. My arm is too short. A handle, a hook, but no place to hang them. A handle, a hook. Wherever did I get that? This must surely be worth the pack. This must
You can keep that.
out of reach.
Maybe.
You can keep that.
I don't think so. Wherever did I get that? I've decided not, and I'm not changing my mind about it. Too far away. Gwynling would not approve. I can throw it into the sea later. I can throw it into the sea later. I'm out of ideas. I can throw it into the sea. I better not disturb. The Nostrians are said to hang their salterels on hooks like these, so it'll be too noisy to break open the trunk, and I don't want... I need to focus. This doesn't yield.
Maybe.
I better not disturb. A handle, a hook, but no place to hang them. Not a very bright. That doesn't help very. Nonsense. I need to focus on the task. I could really use some... It isn't going to work this way. I'm not going to tidy it. Looks like my old...
Maybe.
In case the ship casts off, we can hide as... unusual design. But what does an Andergastian know of seafaring? I'll be back in a minute. Why can't Nuri be a blossom if she... The ship seems to have seen... I'd better not. Nuri, fix it whether you want her to or not. It doesn't work. Doesn't work. No time. But she can't stand shy. I have to pull myself together. That doesn't help. Doesn't work.
Maybe.
Well, what for? Doesn't work. I'm not sure. When will Harm's answer be finished?
Like it's like his hands in.
I don't want to come to love. I'll be back in a minute. Why can't Nuri be a bird if she... Too far away. How am I supposed to reach that? I could really use some sleep. to
If you're here to beg for money, you better shove off.
I don't want to come. Not this way. I better keep it. Some more cod liver oil?
Yes, why not?
Honourable Master Harm,
Yes?
if you need any... This doesn't yield. Your cod liver oil.
Thanks.
I'd better not disturb. I can throw it into the sea. Fexbith. No time to experiment. Well, no. That's no help at all. Whole means whole. What for? Already broke. Why on earth should... Doesn't work. What's that written on the little sign next to him? I guess it's supposed to mean fish and passage. Blue herring. The ferryman always has an eye on his fish. The ferryman... Too obvious. I'll just exchange the buckets while no one's watching. No one's watching being the important part. A handle, a hook, a handle. I'll just exchange the buckets while no one's watching. No one's watching being the important part. This must surely be worth the passage. Ferryman? Can I borrow your fishing rod? See you. In case the ship casts off, we can... Say, Nuri... You can get out again. Say, I'll be back in a minute. Why on earth should I do that? I don't think so.
You can keep that.
My arm is too short. My arm...
You can keep that.
Wherever did I get that idea?
Do you think this monster has petrified him?
Someone is obviously making a good profit on it. Why should I?
What's this?
It's a fishing net. We'll steal a boat and settle down as fishermen, and hope that the... I can't reach it. I'd better not. Of course not.
You can keep that.
Not a very bright... I could really use... Water?
No.
I can't reach it. This will... Nuri will just play. No time. Doesn't work.
You don't believe me? The man...
So Gos... Not sharp enough.
Have you had too much fever dream, Spirit?
At least I'm not the one standing... empty. Why should I? That doesn't help very much. Of course not. It isn't gonna work. Luckily, I don't suffer from an obsession. Not a very waste. What for? That doesn't help very... Why on earth should I do... I'm not sure. The wrath of a god is the last thing I need. Not a bad idea, but this fishing net is a tad too big. It would be of more use if it was... It doesn't work. I'd better not tell people...
Do you need?
What's going on?
That boo. Orcan fever the best.
See you later.
Watch your back. Do you need anything?
Maybe. No.
Do you need?
Maybe.
I'd better...
Do you need anything?
Maybe.
I'll keep that.
I could have provided you with that as well. I could have provided you with that as well. I could have provided...
I might still need it. I should keep that.
Dangerous merchandise, my friend. I don't want anything to do with it.
Can't you just tell me what all these pictures mean?
That was not part of our agreement, I'm afraid. And you should never break your agreements.
I guess he knows why he always keeps his back to the statue. Why should I? I should keep that. What's he supposed to say to that? What for? Of course not. I could break in. On the other hand, it's unlikely that the prism is still there. I'll have another look around first. That doesn't help. Doesn't work. Not this way. The wrath of a god is the last thing. Gwynling wouldn't... Not a very bright idea. Of course not. This doesn't yield. Wherever did I...
Maybe.
Huh? The wrath of a... I could break in. On the other... I'll have another look. I'd rather not. I'm not sure. I'd better not. Not like that. I'd better. I could. On the other hand, I'll have another.
I look the other way in exchange.
Do what you. It must rain here quite frequently, I guess. It must rain here quite frequently, I guess. Knotted tightly. Knotted tightly. Already broken. Already broken. I'm out of ideas. I don't think he'd be very interested. Already broken. No time for such. Of course not.
Maybe.
It isn't going to work. Doesn't work. Much too damp. It has enough water.
Now he's in for some
Will you hold still, child?
Now he's in for some trouble!
Will you hold... Take your little tea... No, 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 no.
They're smeared with that powder. Help yourself and Fex will be with you. She didn't notice.
What do you think you're doing, snotface?
This will yield nothing. Every single wart has been carved. There's no...
Get into the Breckwater.
no thanks. I don't think so. I'm not sure. I'd better not. I don't think so. I need to focus on the task.
Take your little thieving fingers off, young man. Take your little...
I'd rather keep the theft to myself.
Take your little... Take your little...
No, what use is that supposed to be?
Do you need any?
Maybe. Maybe. No. Does this pay for a passage? This will yield nothing. No time. Can you heal animals with your spell as well, Nuri?
What for? They can heal themselves.
I'd better not. It doesn't need any water. This must surely be worth the passage. Grilled fish is Nostrian's grub. I don't think he'd be very interested. Blue herring. We'll steal a boat and settle down as fishermen, and hope that the seer never finds us. Does this pay for a passage? Doesn't work. This must surely be worth the passage. Can I cut that? What weird thoughts are some... What for? What for? This must surely be worth the passage. I'll just exchange the buckets while no one's watching. No one's watching being the important part. This must surely be worth the passage. Too obvious. Too obvious. that doesn't help. And with the power of his will alone, the great Geron opens the barrel. I'd rather look for a different container for that. Something I can use a stopper on. It doesn't work that way. What for? I can't open the barrel this way. I can't open... It isn't gonna work. I'm out of ideas. I'd rather not. Nothing. I've had better ideas. Those are no figurines. Those animals have been petrified. Those animals have been those animals. Massive stone. How am I supposed to reach that? How am I supposed to... Out of reach. I can use this in... It would be of more use if it were still in one piece. It doesn't work that way. Why must everything all... Wherever did I get that? Wherever did I... How am I supposed to reach that? don't think so. It doesn't work that way. That doesn't help very much. There are still boisterous... I better not touch anything. You can hear the roaches scuttling. I better not touch anything. You can hear the... No treacherous jink. I better not touch it. You can hear the roaches scuttling around in this cabin. I have to pull myself together. Some more codlet.
Yes, what?
Not like this. I can do better than that. No time to That doesn't help very much. Your cod liver oil.
Thanks.
Honourable Master.
Yes?
Those unusual... I see. If you need anything, just holler. Honourable Master.
Yes?
Those unusual stone figurines you're selling. Who makes them?
An unusual friend.
I see. Those unusual stone figurines you're selling. Who makes them?
An unusual friend.
I see. Those unusual stone figurines you're selling. Who makes them?
An unusual friend.
I see. If you need anything, just... I better not disturb him any further. If I set fire to the harm will try to save himself. I don't think so. I better not touch. You can hear the... If I fill it... I better not
I need to focus on the task. Of course not. Not likely. Doesn't work. This will yield nothing. Not a very bright idea. I better not disturb.